Hello everyone, it's Ultimate Spy 53 here, and welcome to Reviewed number 49. And today I'm going to be reviewing the Night at the Museum Trilogy. Alright, so Night at the Museum Trilogy. Well, this movie franchise was a very interesting movie franchise. I loved it. Had a very good soundtrack. Alan Silvestri, I think he did the Avengers soundtrack. But this movie franchise was fantastic. It was only a trilogy because it was the last movie on the franchise was Robin Williams' last. So the first one, Night at the Museum, was a excellent movie. I thought it was really good. It had Ben Stiller, and who else? I want to say it had other people too. Oh yeah, Mickey Rooney, Nick Van Dyke, Carla Gugino, and Bill Cobbs. So this movie is about the first movie is about a guy, Larry Daly, who's played by Ben Stiller. He's a divorced man who's looking for a job, and he gets hired as a security guard at night at the Museum of National National History, or the New York City American History, Museum of Natural History. So it's kind of like a Five Nights at Freddy's sort of thing, but it's not exactly. It does take place at night, so it kind of has that Five Nights at Freddy's vibe to it. And what happens is that the first movie, he discovers that there's something going on in the museum at night, and thanks to this Egyptian artifact, every exhibit comes to life at night. Every animal, even the caveman, the big statue thing, everything comes to life. Even the big skeletal dinosaur, that comes to life too. And it's kind of that vibe of Five Nights at Freddy's, in which you are in that game you start with your position is a security guard also, and you have to defend yourself against amateur robots. But in this movie, it's kind of the same vibe, but not exactly, because Five Nights at Freddy's came 8 years after. But this movie is the same kind of idea. I think Five Nights at Freddy's kind of had the. I think Scott Cawthon, the inspiration for that game was from this movie. It's based off a children's book too, and basically he has to figure out why this is happening to him, and he makes friends with everybody, and he meets all these amazing characters like Teddy Roosevelt, played by Robin Williams. Owen Wilson plays Jedediah, who's this cowboy guy. Steve Coogan plays a Roman soldier named Octavius. Trying to see it. I'm sorry about this. Let's see. Dick Van Dyke. He's actually he died, but he's also a security guard. Carla Gugino, I can't pronounce it. She's a museum docent, whatever that is. She's also in the Spy Kids franchise. She plays the mom. So that's pretty cool. Mickey Rooney, Bill Cobbs, Dick Cherry. I think that's Larry's son. Ricky Gervais. He's an amazing actor. He's a British actor. He's the curator of the Natural Museum of History. He's Dr. Maffei. Paul Rudd. If you don't know Paul Rudd, he plays Ant-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And he plays Erica's boyfriend apparently, who is Larry's ex-wife's boyfriend. And Robin Williams, we got Patrick Gallagher, Rami Malek, and Wilson Steve Coogan. I think there's Hank, or maybe that's in the second movie. I think it's the second movie that comes in, but there's a character in the second movie that I'll talk about. Um, so he gets a job at this museum. I'm sorry, I'm going with this. I can't remember. The plot is kind of coming back from me, and I kind of forgetting the plot. Um, so yeah, he's trying to figure out what's going on with the museum, and no one will believe that these characters are coming to life, and not even Carla, the character that is played by or the museum docent who's played by Carla, Googie or whatever her name is. She doesn't believe him, so it's all about that, like trying to everyone to believe him, and then that movie ends, and then the next movie is it's Battle of the Smithsonian because he realizes that everyone goes to sleep after the end of the day, and so the next movie everyone's moved, and this is Night of the Museum 2 Battle of the Smithsonian, or just Battles of the Smithsonian. It's a sequel to Night of the Museum. It came out in 2009, and this movie was also really good. It had an amazing cast. I love the cast in this movie. It's a great cast. I apologize again for having this look-up thing. I'm forgetting all these things. I'm starting to forget things like this, like plots and stuff. Hang on, let me just find the sequel so I can look at it and talk about the movie. This movie was actually really good. Yeah, actually, one of the stars that from the Man of Steel movie, Amy Adams, she comes to play Amelia Earhart, who's one of the first women to fly a plane in the I think it was the war or something. I can't remember. I think it was one of the war. I think it was in World War II. She was a pilot. I don't remember, but she plays Amelia Earhart. Basically, Larry finds out that there's all the characters that he grew up with, or grew up with, all the characters that he became friends with, Theodore Roosevelt, Octavius, Jedediah, Attila Hahn, everyone. They're all also the monkey. That was I'll have the monkey. I think it's Jack. No, wait, that's not true. Is it? No, it's I want to say it's another character. Let's see. It should be a monkey. I'm looking for a monkey. A monkey. No. Anyway, there's a monkey in there. Also, really cool thing. This I think it's Sacagawea. She's actually the girlfriend of Theodore Roosevelt, that's a really cool idea. Also, Jack Sherry, who is in Nicky Daly. He doesn't actually he's not the same actor. He played Nicky Daly in the first one because I guess he got too old or something, or something like that. But he doesn't come back. So the idea is that because it's set a few years later or something like that, he's older. So there you go. But honestly, I had a really good cast. Hank Azaria, you may remember him as playing a lot of voices in The Simpsons, and also he played Gorgamel or whatever his name is in the Smurfs. Not huge about the Smurfs, but it's pretty cool. Steve Coogan also, he's a really good actor. He's amazing. Bill Hader, that's awesome, honestly. Let's see. John Berthnall. He if you don't know him, he played Flash Thompson in the Spider-Man trilogy. I think, am I right about that? Yeah, I'm right about that. Actually, no. I must be putting another actor. He actually plays a Punisher in the Daredevil. But a lot of the characters are in this movie. They're kind of like all in storage, and and he has to like help them out, and he has to he's cast with in order to bring these Egyptian people back to life. He has to fix the tablet or solve the tablet or something, and it's just crazy. And there's another Theodore Roosevelt, or I think the cousin or something of Theodore Roosevelt from the other museum, the National Museum of History, is at this museum or at this place, the Smithsonian. It's basically a wild adventure of finding things, and he has to go track down everything and plan. I think the greatest part of the movie was planes and the romance between Amelia Earhart and Larry Doyle. That was really cool. Also Ricky Gervais. So basically, the same cast for all three movies except except of course Nick Daly. He's in the same actor. He's not in the movie. But honestly, it's a really good movie. Bill Hader, that's cool. um, I'm sorry, I'm looking at this to try to figure out how to do this review. Well, honestly, the second movie was, well, what I say is better than the first one. Well, in terms of characters, I thought the dynamics between the characters were much more improved in the first one. I mean, the first one was great, but the second one, it was different. It was a different movie, but honestly, it you know, had more of an ensemble cast, more like kind of the Avengers type of, you know, big ensemble cast things. Um, it doesn't have to be a superhero movie to be an ensemble movie. It can be any kind of movie like that. But honestly, I think each actor really does a good job at you know, performing well. And the end of the movie was really great because we got Amy Adams is another character played by Amy Adams who looks like Amelia Earhart. Comes at the end. That was really cool to see that happen. And apparently at the end of the movie, everyone got like all the characters. I think all the characters got to come to life like they usually do. It's kind of like the Five Nights at Freddy's vibe to it. So that was really cool to see everything like that. And there's also a I think in the second movie there's actually a character, I think. That might be the Secret of the Tomb. I think that might be the Secret of the Tomb. That there's a character that looks exactly like Ben Stiller's character. There's a caveman who looks exactly like, or he looks very similar to Larry to Larry Daly, I think. Also, I liked how Amy Adams is Amelia Earhart. She talks in like this British American accent, kind of like a mix between British American accent. I don't know, it's weird, but it was really cool to see that happen. So yeah, it was awesome. And Robin Williams is an amazing performance as Theodore Roosevelt. He's just amazing. It's very sad that he's gone, but this is like the last, you know, film credit was this entire trilogy. It's like his awesome movie franchise. So honestly, overall, it was a great movie, a big, awesome movie. It was just so cool. We got Abraham Lincoln, the statue of Abraham Lincoln. That was really cool to have that happen, and then like, you know, fighting, you know, solving the mystery of this this really cool thing. It's actually a really amazing movie. In terms of the character dynamics, I mean, I love the characters in this movie. It's amazing. Sorry, I'm just looking up this thing, but oh yeah, this movie was fantastic. Let's see. So the movie, I'm gonna repeat the plot of this. It says it's a new light. It's a new night in the museum for Dilly Dale, who is joined by several other characters from the original film, including Cowboy Diet and Teddy Roosevelt, as well as new characters from history like Amelia Earhart, villainous Egyptian Kamanura. I think it's played by Hank, whatever his last name is. Russian Tevian, Ivan the Terrible, and Napoleon. The centerpiece of this film would be bringing to life the Smithsonian Institution, which houses the world's largest museum, flags more than 136 million items in its collection, ranging from planet Emilio, who is the character in this movie, put on like Al Capone's rap sheet and mugshot. Dory's review at the Oh, I didn't know that was. Oh, I forgot that was in the show. Yeah, Al Capone's. It's like basically all these historical people are in this movie, which is really cool to have that happen. So yeah, I thought that was really. It's honestly an amazing movie. It was kind of. I mean, honestly, some of the movies that I don't like where they don't market it as it's like on a 3 or 2. I mean, there are on some places where you can market it as, but not all of them. It's kind of not the best thing I like, but yeah. And then there's Secret of the Tomb. This one movie was great too because it was a lot like the last film credit for a lot of actors like Robin Williams and Mickey Rooney. This is basically the last movie in the museum trilogy. We get a lot of things. The plot of this movie is where Larry is tasked with trying to figure out why all the characters are not working the way they're supposed to work, and they're not coming to life or whatever. And apparently it turns out that the museum tablet is, you know, missing a piece or something, or it's failing. So he has to get to the moonlight in time, and it's crazy. And I mean, honestly, I loved it. He actually goes to London for this, and Rebel Wilson. I don't really know her very well. She's apparently this Australian actress, but she plays a British character. She falls in love with doppelganger, like, well, sort of doppelganger of Larry Taylor's character, which is a little weird, but you know, what are you gonna do? Um, we also get a lot of you know, more of a history from the guy, or the character, the Egyptian prince played by, I can't remember his name. Actually, I probably can look it up here. Why am I doing that? Okay, so the cast: Ben Stiller. Oh yeah, he's a good actor. He was in Iron Man 3. He actually plays. He plays. Oh, I went Ben Kingsley. I meant Ben Kingsley. He plays the father of the. He plays the. He plays American's father, who is basically, you know, like one of the prince Egyptian guy. We got all cast. We get Ben Stiller, Robin Williams, Owen Wilson, Steve Coogan, Ricky Gervais, Rachel Harris. If you don't know Rachel Harris, she plays the original Susan Heavily in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. The first three of them. They're making it, so it's kind of a big deal for me. Dad Stevens. Wait, is he? Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. So, he plays Sir Lancelot, which is real. That was a really funny scene where in the movie, you have Robin Williams' character Theodore Roosevelt says, "Hello, sir. I'm president of the United States," and Sir Lancelot's like, "I have no idea what that means," because they're two completely different. Like one's fictional, one's historical. So they're like, it's completely weird to have that happen, but it was really funny. Let's see, Rebel Wilson, Skylar. So this is the so Jake Sherry played the character of the son of Larry Daly in the first two movies, but Skylar Gazondo, who's an older character, he was another actor. He played an older version. I like how I mean when I saw the time Secret of the Tomb, I noticed that they actually, well, they didn't really explain, because we can tell the movie takes place like a couple of years after the first one, so he's aged by now. A lot of movies that did that where an actor's aged, and so they had to recast them. So that was pretty cool. Rami Malek, that's his name. So he's the Prince Mummy person who guards the tablet that's causing everyone to come to life. Ben Kingsley, that's a great actor. Wait, who's Andrea Martin? Oh, okay. So, oh yeah. Oh, I remember now. Okay, this was amazing. This is an amazing movie scene. So, there was oh yeah, Dexter. I remember. So, Crystal, there's a monkey called Dexter who's in the first three movies, or the movie franchise in general, and he's a really annoying monkey. But there's a really awesome scene where Lancelot is there's a live play in the movie, in the third movie, where Lancelot is looking for he's chasing down someone, I think Ben Stiller's character, and he goes through a live stage where Hugh Jackman and Alice Eve are playing. I think it's a Shakespeare play. I think it's I don't know. I think it's Hamlet or something. But they're playing. They're doing a scene, and Lancelot comes on stage, and he tried to figure out what's going on, and he's like, "No, this is a play mood." And then a funny thing that happens is Lancelot pronounces his name wrong. He's like, it's something about, like, I think it's like Hugh Jackman, because it's Hugh Jackman, but it's Hugh Jackman. Well, this is really funny. That was a really amazing scene. We have Alice Eve. They're playing. They're trying to tell him, like, oh, it's just a play. It's not real. Like, this is just costume. And then we have this amazing scene, the amazing part that Hugh Jackman plays by himself. He's Hugh Jackman. He plays himself. And then he does the thing with his hands, because he's basically Wolverine, which had literally come out a year after this movie came out. Literally a year after the last movie he was in, which is the Wolverine, which is a coincidence. Like, wow, like the last movie he was in was the Wolverine, and he's doing a little Wolverine reference. It was pretty cool. Actually, I think wait, when did this movie come out? This movie came out. Oh yeah, okay. So it came out. It came out. I think it was more reference to Days of Future Past, the recent Marvel movie, the recent X-Men movie that he starred in. Hence why the reference. So it was a really cool reference to the X-Men movies. You don't really get that a lot of movies. movies, but it was really cool how we got that of Hugh Jackman like portraying himself and playing, doing a little cameo appearance of Wolverine, go like I'm gonna fight you, roar, and then we have the like a 3 second X-Men theme cameo. It was really cool, and then Alice Eve is being funny, and it was really funny. Overall, it was more of a sad ending because you have all the characters pretty much like being frozen again, but just enough time for I think Lancelot has the tablet, and then they figure it out. It's really, I mean, honestly, this movie franchise was amazing. It had amazing actors. Ricky Gervais did an amazing job. All the actors did an amazing job. I was really happy about it. All of them did a really amazing job with this movie, and it was awesome. I really enjoyed this franchise. It was amazing, and it did well enough. I thought it was really good. So yeah, honestly, the Museum trilogy was spot on. The best, well, not the best trilogy. Sorry, the I think one of the best original scores throughout the three movies, and a best original plot. A good plot, kind of like Friday Nights at Freddy's vibe to it, but not exactly. It was pretty cool actually. To see it was comedy. It was comedy twisted with fantasy because of the different historical artifacts and other kind of things like that. Like Lancelot, he's actually from a fantasy world. And overall, it was an amazing music, amazing actors. It was really, some of it was just pure comedy because it's a lot of that is just pure comedy. I love that. I love the fact we get a lot of comedy. I mean, it's overall, it's a fantasy and comedy movie, so we got a lot of comedy and stuff, and it's honestly amazing. We also get a cameo by Jonah Hill, who's an amazing actor, by the way. He's in the second movie. I think he played just a security guard at the Smithsonian. He was really funny. But overall, it was a great movie franchise, and it lasted the way it lasted, and it was really good. So I didn't have any problems with it. I'd say, well, for the first movie, I rated a. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I rated anything. I didn't. I wasn't too. I don't like the movies where they have anything kind of divorce going on. So I'd say 9 out of 10 for that one because of. I mean, I didn't have any problems with it, but I thought the weird characters, some of the characters were a little weird. In the characters, I thought it was a little odd. And I mean, I didn't mind anyone's acting, but it was just, I don't know. The second movie was brilliant. That deserves a 10 out of 10. The third movie, some good humor. Honestly, it's some good humor. So 10 out of 10. The only thing that, I don't know. I don't know. It's honestly hard to think about. All three of them deserve a 10 out of 10. Really don't know. I will say that you know what? Sure, all three of them can have 100% because they were really good movies. Okay, no. I'm gonna put 9 out of 10 for each movie because of the caveman portrayed by Ben Stiller, the doppelganger. I didn't like that. I thought it was a little silly. So yeah, overall, really good movie franchise. So yeah. Anyway, I will have an announcement right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is my last trilogy review. As you can see, they go on for a long time. So I can't keep doing them. They take forever. I mean, look at my Spider-Man review. That took over an hour because I literally explained the entire plot of which movie, and it took forever. So I'm not gonna do trilogy reviews anymore. If there's a trilogy, movies that I'm gonna do it separately because that's a way better. Like Big Dana Guy, he did a whole bunch of trilogy movies, but they were all like separate videos, so they weren't like all one big thing, and it just takes forever. I mean, I've done a lot of them already. I haven't been to quadrilogy trilogies. I just can't do it. It's too much time to waste of my time. I just can't. I can't do it. I don't want to waste my time with that. It's just too much to do. So yeah, this is the last trilogy review. If I do any of them in the future that happen to be in a trilogy, I will do it one at a time, one per episode, because it's just a lot easier for me. But yeah, hopefully you will enjoy this new format, and we can say goodbye to trilogy reviews. I'm not bringing it back. It's just too much to do. So yeah, if you like this review, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed it, as always. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and you need to catch up on my other videos. And make sure, if you want to watch my other videos, my other episodes, you can click right here to go to last week's episode, which I reviewed this Pirate Chronicles, and you can click here to go to my full playlist, where I have all my episodes. Alright, that'll do for this review. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week for number 50. Yeah, 50. It's happening. I'm excited. Alright, number 50, next week. See ya.